Welcome back to my survival world. This is episode 13, and this one is going to be entirely different from the rest of the episodes in this series. So, my plan for this episode is to stream pretty much the whole thing. I want to stream more. I don't really stream often, and I want to get into it. So, I'm setting myself a bit of a challenge. I want to stream essentially this entire episode. I'll have to come through and do some like post-commentary segments to kind of like tie some things together, most likely. And like this is post-commentary right here, so it's not 100% streamed, but I would say 95% of this episode is going to be streamed. And the main goal of the episode is to just explore. I want to explore my forever world without any kind of a plan. Just want to kind of pick a direction and just go see what I can find. I think that'd be a fun thing to stream. Can interact with chat that way. And then just kind of figure out what to do from there. Like, I'll probably build something, but I'm not really sure what it'll be just yet. Of course, I'll build a tree. That's not going to stop, but I feel like I'll probably have something else as well that I decide to build just kind of on a whim. I do want to name all the YouTube members, though, before I actually start streaming. So let me go name all of them really fast, and then I'll introduce you to all the new members joining the council hall. I have now named all of the YouTube members, and quickly before I throw them on the wall, wanted just to mention, if you would like to get yourself named after a block in this world and displayed in this building forever, you can do so in the description below. There's a link down there to become a Shram. If you do that, if you join the channel, you will be named after a block in this world and displayed on an invisible item frame in this building. And now, without further ado, let me mention all of the new Shramlams. Everyone here, welcome to the Shramly. We got Spoopy, we have Sire, Jodes, Uncle Boy, Wombat, my boy, also has a YouTube channel. I'll link that below if you want to check him out. He's a really good builder. He does cool things. We got Luke Beetle as well. And then we have up here, D Magix. I can't really read it. It's difficult. I'm sorry. Hunter Trim. We have Pancakes. And we also have Casper Spangard. That can't be right. But that's what I'm going to go with. I will also mention that Britt Hawks asked me to change her block from what it was before to a stripped cherry wood block. So there you go. That's everyone, I think. Hopefully I didn't miss anyone. Yeah. Welcome to the Shramly, everyone. Now, though, let me cut it away to the live stream version of Shram, and let's see what he's up to. I don't know where I'm gonna adventure to exactly. I just want to find some stuff. Like, I kind of want to find a desert. I don't know if I'll do that, like, today or not, but I really want to find a desert in this world. Hi, I've made a town world and run out of build ideas. Ideas to build, you got any? My favorite way of like coming up with more build ideas, like more buildings to make, is just like pick a block, maybe that you can farm, or just maybe not. Just pick a block, maybe you can store it there. Just make a build based around that block. Whatever block you want. Favorite block in the game, maybe, if you haven't already. Would I ever consider getting a dog in real life? I don't know. Maybe sometime in the future. I like my cats because they're very low maintenance. Don't gotta take it out. Don't gotta take it on walks. They just chill and they do their own thing. Do I have this stuff to make an ender chest? I don't think I do. That's a loud car outside. I don't think I have the stuff to make an ender chest. Oh wait, maybe I do? Oh no, I certainly do. Cool. But that'll be really nice. I can keep a lot more stuff on me than if I have an ender chest. I just need to make sure... I do have a silk touch pickaxe. Where is that? There you are. Make sure I keep that on me. Let's keep the fortune one in there so I don't accidentally use it. Which way should we go? I'm gonna head this way. I feel like I have not explored too much in this direction. Can I just write in this? Like, you can just write in a book in Quill, right? That's a thing. I kind of want to keep, like, a book of cool areas to build. I think that'd be cool. Rather than just, like, writing them down in, like, a real notebook, I think it'd be cool to keep in-game. Like, coordinates or something of really cool places. Like, even, like, this looks pretty cool. I think of, like, a fishing village around here would be sick. So you can write in a book in Quill? Okay, I thought so. So let me work on getting one of those. So, fresh animations. I've thought about using fresh animations before, but something about it, like, freaks me out. I don't want to hit ghost. Oh, I can't do that. That's a baby. Sorry. Here, I'll bring you back to life. Don't worry. Didn't work. Sorry. But, fresh animations. Something about that just freaks me out. I might eventually start using it. It does look pretty cool, I guess, but, like... Dude, when the villagers, like, look at you, like, and they move their face, I don't know, it scares me. Or, like, the spiders, like, very spidery. I guess that's the point. but still. I don't know. I will update to include the mob variants at some point. I have to kind of look at... Okay, so... I feel like this is something that often doesn't get talked about. If you make Minecraft content, you'd understand. But it's difficult to update your game because the mods don't update that fast. I have a lot of mods installed, like more than you could even just like notice by looking. There's a lot of mods that are needed to make other things work. So when you update your game and it throws everything out of whack, it is really, really a hassle to try to get everything to work again. I try to like not update my game until I really have to. I do want to update relatively soon. I want to use the new wood. I want to use the new blocks, get all the new variants of stuff. But I think for now I'm kind of chilling. I think this would be really cool for like a river transformation. Okay, I like this a lot. Let me get ink sac. Come here, squid. 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 Hello. No squid? Am I blind? Oh, wait. Did I need the ink sac and not the black... I made that into black dye. I think I need the ink sac. Whoops. Okay. Now I should be able to make this. Book and quill. Cool. And now I can type in this. Yeah. All right. I want to make this. Coordinates of cool places around the world. By Shram. Shram. That's me. Shrammy? No, just Shram. P.S. Like the stream and video, please. Alright, that should be good. And that stays awesome. So, we're just gonna take this with me. This is gonna... Maybe I can rename this. This is gonna be the book... I think I have a cooler name for it. Maybe someone can suggest one. This is going to be the all-knowing book. Can you relax for a second, buddy? Hold on. Yeah, shoot at me again. I'm just gonna run past them. Villagers are really easy to deal with. I don't have any building blocks, do I? No, I do. Pillagers are really easy to deal with. You kind of just run past them. And then you just, like, block off the entrance. And now I'm safe. Well, they can still shoot me through the windows, but not when I'm running up the stairs. If they had, like, if they didn't have crossbows, it'd probably be much more annoying to deal with. I only really want this. What is it? Oh, it's the spooky one. Cool. I'm gonna trick shot this guy. You guys ready for this? Hold on. Wait. Let's find my target. It's gonna be you. Wow. Who else is doing that like me? And who else is dodging these arrows? I might actually be the greatest. I might be the best assassin to have ever lived. At least you're humble. Yeah. I also... Well, this is a cool looking plains biome ahead. I also kind of wanted to use this stream to... I don't want to say rant. That's not the right word. I want to talk about something that I feel like a lot of creators like criticize Minecraft for, okay? I've mentioned this before, but I want to say this again. So, a lot of people think that mending and elytra and villagers are too overpowered, right? And I understand what they're saying, but I've always kind of been of the mindset that in Minecraft, like if you're playing Minecraft single player, I don't really think anything can be overpowered. Because you play the game however you want. Like, elytra and mending and villagers aren't technically overpowered because you could just not use them. You know what I mean? Like, if you have an issue with them, the game isn't forcing you to use them. I feel like things can be overpowered in like multiplayer. Like, I don't know if there's an equivalent to Minecraft, but like in shooting games or whatever, things are overpowered because that's like the meta, like the meta gun or whatever. Like, makes sense. You kind of have to use that to compete. That can be overpowered. But you don't need to get mending. You can play Minecraft without it completely. You can play Minecraft without elytra. Like, I don't really think anything in this game is inherently overpowered. Maybe like a totem farm or something, like, but the same time, you don't need to play with it. I don't know. It's like weird when people say things in Minecraft are overpowered because it's not really that type of game where things can be. It's as overpowered as you want to make it be, you know? And exactly, Wombat as well. Elytra makes the game a lot better if you want to build crazy stuff. It's exactly true. So does Mending. Again, Mending, like even more so, Mending's not that overpowered too because it's not like it takes a while or it's difficult to get new diamond tools. I guess it takes a little while, but it's not like it's hard to do. You know? So, like, Mending just saves you some time. Doesn't make the game too much easier. It just saves you time. Yeah, I don't know. I've always kind of felt that way. I didn't see anything interesting in that village, by the way. That's why I kind of just walked through it, but that's kind of what... Oh, that would have been bad. That was deeper. But that's kind of, like, how I've always felt about Minecraft. Like, it's... You play the game as you want. Like, if you get bored of it, I feel like it's kind of on you in a way. Like, not exactly, but you know what I'm saying. And, like, if you think things are overpowered, just don't use them. But I meant to bring obsidian to make some nether portals and then write down those coordinates in the book. Right here. The book. Oh, that's a creeper. Oh, God. All right. We're good. We're living. That chicken didn't make it. Okay. It's about here. Chicken. Chicken. Oh, not... I'm sorry. Was that your friend? Here. Have a seed. That makes you feel better. What do we write on the sign? What should we name the chicken? George. I kind of like George. I'm going to name it George. Here lies George. He was a chicken. And he died. Might be the most heartfelt thing I ever wrote in my life. Rest in peace, George. Yeah, I'll give him a seed in the afterlife. Anyway, I feel like dragging ghosts through the water again, so let's go. Yeah, Cobb, dude, a large biome is definitely a hassle. You're right, for sure. It took me like 300 days to find a mangrove swamp, but I think it feels a little bit more immersive, and I'm glad I decided to do this. So I've been watching this other creator. I think his name's Nico. He has a Forever World as well. He mainly streams it. That's kind of where I got the idea to stream this episode, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I've been watching him, and he had mentioned something about, like, when he gets too overpowered in his world, just, like, nuking his character, and then starting somewhere new, and I'm definitely going to do that as well. But yeah, I'm definitely going to do that as well. I want to nuke my character, too. I think that would be, like, a cool change of scenery. We'll go to, like, a completely different biome. I think that'd be really fun. What horse named? Horse named Ghost. Pro tips, guys. Stay hydrated. Good looks. Take a sip of water. Out of my Owala water bottle. Use code Shram for... You can't. It's not a sponsored thing. Using code Shram at Owala will do nothing. I do like Owala water bottles a lot, though. Ayo. Owala company. Your boy encroaching on 100k subs. Reach out to me. Give me a Shram water bottle. Someone get me in contact with them. I do have like 3 of these water bottles and then 2 of their coffee mugs. I do actually really like their stuff. Use code Shram at Owala for 100% disappointment. Wandering Trader. Hello. That would have been nice. That would have been nice from the beginning. I don't like you very much. Where was that, like, 500 days ago? You make me sick. Oh, this is suspicious sand. Okay, I think there's 2 pieces right here. Sniffer egg. Sniffer egg, let's go! Well, yes! Is that a sniffer egg? That's a sniffer egg. Or is that an armor trim? No, it's a sniffer egg. Yeah! It's the second one. Cool. That looked pretty good. Was that too far, maybe? Too shallow? I don't think it's going far enough. Bang. Can that even reach there, you think? Oh, I hit him! Dr. Throw, the plan for this stream, my main plan is just to build something for the sniffers that we found in the last couple streams. I want to build them a little enclosure. And then if I have enough time, build something else maybe, or maybe just fish, I don't know. Okay, let's actually get building. So, I do want to make... I want to make a little enclosure. Let me make just a bunch of spruce logs. That was probably overkill, but I'll use them. Let me just go map this out, and then I'll go grab some materials. I don't know how big I want to go. These are pretty big friends. And I don't want them to be crammed, you know? Maybe I could extend it this way a little bit more and have it really wrap around the pond. That could be cool. Looks a little strange, but I feel like it works. Might look better once I actually build these walls up a little bit more. I'm trying to see how this is going to look from over here. I think this works. We can have the entrance like right here, where the leaves are. This is what I can do. Okay, I just got the idea of what I'm going to do around this pond. So this pond is very undecorated around it. I think I'm going to decorate this pond to kind of have like a sniffer theme. So we're going to have all like the sniffer plants and stuff populating this whole area. Yeah. All right, you just plant it like that? Cool. The way I like detailing things as well, at least lately, is kind of doing like a block at a time. Texturing with like one block at a time. I think that's the best way to do it because I feel like if you, at least for me, whenever I would try to detail with too many blocks at once, it would just get really, really cluttered. I'm going to do it so that everything that's like touching, also I'm going to vary the height a little bit. Everything that's touching, I stripped that. Maybe I shouldn't have it in my offhand. But everything that's touching the strip spruce, I'm going to make oak. I think that'll look cool. It's good chicken. Wait, do we have a stream chicken? We could have a stream chicken. How do I want to do this in the best way possible? Straight up. Stream chicken. Darn. Ow. That's what you get. You're not even looking anywhere near me, man. How are you hitting me? What is that? That came out of the back of your head. I knew that was coming. Name him Villager. I kind of like Villager. That's funny. I'll make 3 name tags. We'll get Villager and then we'll name the 2 sniffers. I also still have Boris and Jack. This is what I'll do. One of them I'll name Jonathan. I think Jonathan's a funny name for a sniffer. So one of them I'm going to name Jonathan. We need to name Villager and then I'll name one Boris. Wait, actually, Boris or Jack. Which one do you guys think is better? And then the poll is 75%. Boris, 25% Jack. Good enough. It's Boris. Alright, so Boris. Cool. So Boris will actually get used. We have Jack for something else. Maybe I'll trap a skeleton at some point because that was the original use for that. You look like a Jonathan to me. And you look like Boris. Jonathan and Boris. Let's go. That looks cool. Yeah. I like this. I like having the fences on top. That's nice. Alright, I like this. One last thing I will add to the wooden section. Well, one last like wood block I want to add. I'm just going to grab an entire stack's worth of spruce trapdoors. I want to put spruce trapdoors on all of these sections where the oak wood is exposed. So, I think because of that, I'm going to switch this one out. Yeah, I think this will look better. The oak wood being exposed is a little bit jarring in a couple spots. I kind of like that. Adds a little bit of color. I don't mind it. Hello, Shram, what are you doing? I'm a bit late. Building this. Made a little sniffer enclosure for Jonathan and Boris. Oh, there's a pitcher pod. Those are the names of the sniffers. Jonathan. Boris. What's good, fellas? That's cute. A little spot to hang out now. So, you guys saw that first vision. Who won the Super Bowl? The Eagles did. But, you saw that first vision, so I'll need some recommendations here. That was Vision 1. Let me show you Vision 2. This is Vision 2. What are we thinking? I could texture this up a little bit more, too. Or not really texture, but maybe I can put, like, trapdoors and stuff to make this... Oh, that's what I'll do. Wait, trapdoors could be huge. Ooh, that was like the exact number of trapdoors that I needed. Yeah, I can't do it on every layer. I can only do it on that one. After some deliberation, I decided to go back to the first vision that I had made. I was talking with chat, trying to figure out if I could make the second style work, and I just couldn't really come up with something that I liked. So I just decided to go back with that regular, just peaked roof. I also wanted to point out here that you might have noticed my levels jumped up to level 55, and the reason for that is I'm preparing to name a lot of YouTube members next episode. Throughout these streams, Dr. Throw was, a user watching, MVP of the streams, by the way. He donated like 80-something YouTube members, I think, across the 3 streams for this episode. Yeah, so I kind of started stockpiling some levels now, because I'm gonna need them to name all the new YouTube members. Yeah, just wanted to describe that and give a quick shout out to Dr. Throw. He's getting a memorial in this world. It'll probably be like a fountain or something. But anyway, yeah, let's continue here. Okay, so I can't do. Oh, you know what I could do actually? Okay, we could do this and this. Then I could work some of these in. And then something like that. That's pretty cool. Or maybe do one of those in the middle. I like that because, let me find my lanterns. Then I can put a lantern right here. And let's put a couple lanterns on this thing. So we can put one here. We can put one here. Yeah, and then I'll put a chain. Can I do that in the middle? Is that going to connect? It does not connect. But that shouldn't be a huge problem. Let me just go get another slab and we can make that connect just fine. All right, so little spot from them for them to kind of, get out of the rain, take some cover, do whatever they want. I love these guys. Look at them. Actually, I don't know if I'm going to put this here. Wait. Just thought of something. Because I can do that. And we can get like a little diagonal design going instead. Yeah, I think that's cooler. I'll keep that. All right. So I'm comfortable with that. Let me add some like greenery to the inside, and in order to do that, I'm going to need some leaves. Tips for finding a good place for a base. Kind of depends on like whatever biome you think is cool. You can make pretty much anywhere work. It just depends on how much effort you want to put in terraforming. If you don't want to put much effort into terraforming, I would suggest like plains. Or like a savanna biome or something. You don't really have to clear out too much stuff there. It's just mainly like grass that you have to clear out. So that'd be my recommendation at first. But if you prefer like a spruce biome or like a forest, those could also look really nice. You just have to clear out some trees. All right, so I think it's time we build the tree. And hold on, let me pull up the picture. I saw some really, really cool oak tree designs on Twitter, and I want to take a little bit of inspo from these. It is by Grayson8151. He's an amazing builder, by the way. I've been following this guy on Twitter forever. If you don't follow him on Twitter, I highly recommend doing so. He makes fantastic builds. Okay, so his small oak tree, I like quite a bit. We might even go smaller than this. Okay, it looks like he mainly just uses full blocks and then eventually goes into the walls. Okay, we can do that. Don't want to make it exactly like Grayson's tree. Okay, let's start with that. As like the base of the tree. This one actually looks fairly simple to make. Let's start with this as like the base of the tree, and then we're just going to come out and chuck in a couple. That did not open the right way. Ow. Okay, we're just going to come around then and just throw... Actually, I'll put the trapdoors, or not the trapdoors, the fence gates on last. So that'll be a good height, I believe. We'll texture this up, don't worry. It's not going to look just bland like that forever. So then we kind of just have to... Okay, I kind of see the idea. So the top here, that's where like the majority of the leaves are going to go. And then I'll just throw in a few small branches. Don't want anything too big. And I'll probably make them out of slabs and like trapdoors and stuff. Yeah, just something like that. That's not too crazy. Actually, let me put this on the block below. Or the block above. I'll do the block above. Because then I can put one of those underneath. Yeah, okay. I think that'll be good. Let's throw one of those at the bottom. It's gonna be a pretty tiny tree. Yeah, I'm not trying to go crazy with the branches. I think the leaves are really gonna make this look better. Let me move this trapdoor up one block so I can put a fence gate underneath like that. I might extend this. No, I don't actually want to extend that out. It's just going to end there. Okay, so now we can get the leaves going, and this is going to be the most annoying part. The leaves are always the hardest part, and I'll come through and texture up later as well. I'll shade these leaves more than the leaves I have right now. Okay, so let's make just... I don't even know how to describe this, what we're going to do here. But I'm just going to kind of build out with all these leaves and have like a little top to the tree. I'm not great at describing myself when it comes to making trees. I'm still not too great at making them myself. So I don't feel like I'm really too qualified to talk about them, you know? So all I really want for this is just to have it kind of like swoop down a little bit. Not crazy. But just a little bit from the top there. Okay, that looks pretty decent. As the top of the tree. The back needs a little bit of work, but the front looks solid. Okay. I think I'm comfortable with the top of that. At least the shape of it. I just want to come around and put more leaves on the other branches that we made. But none of the pockets of leaves are going to be as big anymore. Alright, it's looking pretty good. In my opinion. I might have to change the orientation of this. I do. We can make this work. Yeah, I can make that little gap work. That's fine. I want to keep that, no, not like that. I want to keep the fence gate here. Looks decent. A little bit cluttered here in the middle. So, let's... How do I want to fix this? I think we remove this. For now. Okay. And I think I move this over to this backside here. That might help a little bit more. Also, shading the leaves should help as well. Let's move this over to... actually, let's move it down here. Actually, even one block lower, why not? Because now I can do this, put it right on top of that. I think I made this thing a little bit too small, but I kind of don't want to go back now. Oh, you know what? That looks fine. Let me go back through and let's shade these leaves. So the way that I like to shade stuff is... Let's throw these in the offhand. So all the leaves on the top, I'm going to make those the lightest leaves that I have. And in this case, it's these azalea leaves. So, as I go down the tree, we are going to get a little bit darker. Oh, that's going to be annoying. These ones that are like on a diagonal, it's fine. I'll make it work. But we're getting a little bit darker as we go down. And these ones that are like really tucked back there, I'm going to use these birch leaves. That might be too dark. No, actually, I think it's pretty good. Down here, the same kind of idea. So this one's like pretty far tucked. I'm not going to use too many of these birch leaves, but this one's pretty far tucked in. I think I can probably get away with using it there. Probably here as well. Why not? Just darken up that area. And then these are going to be the acacia leaves. Jeez, man. These guys are so loud sometimes. Yeah. Okay, I think that's probably good then for the shading. But I think that looks really good. I'm really glad that I'm like shading the leaves on my trees now. I think it looks so much better this way. This is for the most part finished. I do just have to texture up a little bit more and then add some like roots. I think that looks pretty decent, I think, for little roots sticking out. Let me put that there. Oh, that's pretty good, I think. Yeah, let's do that, and then I'll just put like a regular slab back there. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, I think that's decent. So now let's just texture this up with some oak logs. I'm not going to have really any rhyme or reason for this, just going to kind of stack them together in a couple spots. And then honestly, that might be good. That's looking pretty decent. I think that's a solid tree for this episode. All right, so after building up this tree, I decided to continue building with some foliage here, and I built up a couple bushes and a couple like smaller trees as well. I think they actually look pretty nice in this enclosure. Hopefully the sniffers like them too. And then after that, I wanted to detail up the dirt a little bit more, so I brought in a combination of coarse dirt and brown concrete powder to kind of like line around where like the fence and walls are in this area. I'm not really sure what effect I'm going for necessarily, but I think it looks cool. Looks a little bit more like worn down here on the inside. And then after that, I just kind of threw in some moss and bone mealed it a little bit. And then the enclosure was pretty much done. These sniffers now have a pretty comfortable place to call home. Oh, this will probably do it for the episode, though, for episode 13 of my survival world. I'm still going to stream for a little bit more, but I don't know if I'm going to include the fishing in the episode. So everyone, how am I going to do this? Maybe I can record the chat. I'll throw it on screen. Yeah, everyone say what's up. Everyone say hi to YouTube. This part's going in the video. Everyone say what's good. This is going to be the outro of the video as well. So I hope you all enjoyed watching. This feels weird. Doing a YouTube outro while live. This feels strange, but I hope everyone enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll talk to you all soon. Bye. Man, that felt weird. I'm still live though. Don't actually leave. I'm not ending the stream.